one of the things that the National Restaurant Association has managed to win at the federal level is that for the last 21 years they've managed to keep the minimum wage for tipped workers at $2.13. And they've managed that because in 1991 the minimum wage for tipped workers raised along with the regular minimum wage from $1.85 to $2.13. I mean, even extraordinary even then, but at that time, both were moving together. In 1996, our beloved Herman Cain was the lobbyist for the National Restaurant Association, struck a deal with the Democrats in Congress saying, we will not oppose the regular minimum wage continuing to rise as long as the minimum wage for tipped workers stays frozen forever. And that it has. For the last 21 years, restaurant workers have been basically excluded from minimum wage increases and kept at $2.13. And what does that mean for our members? It means, some of the stories in the book were kind of highlighted. There's a worker highlighted in the book who earned $2.13 at IHOP and couldn't afford to eat, couldn't afford to put food on the table, and so would wait to get to work to flirt with cooks so that they would give her extra scraps of food. Can't afford to pay the rent, so often homeless. I don't know how many people know, but in almost every restaurant in America there's a homeless worker. Can't afford health insurance, obviously health care to take care of themselves, to clean themselves. Is this the way we want the people who are touching our food to live? And so that $2.13 is a huge piece of what the NRA has won, and Darden is a huge and major player within the NRA. The NRA has fought to keep it at $2.13 and against any paid sick days legislation anywhere in the country. So you may have heard there have been a couple of paid sick days victories around the country in Connecticut, in Seattle. The NRA put millions of dollars to stop an NRA victory in the city of Denver recently. And they've been opposing any kind of paid sick days legislation anywhere in the country, which is really disgusting when you think about it. The industry where we want paid sick days the most, people sneezing on our food, is the industry that's fighting the hardest against it.